What if I told you that enjoying just 1 or 2 glasses of champagne each week could help keep your memory sharp as you age? You might think that sounds too good to be true after all. How could something as simple and indulgent as champagne actually benefit your brain? But science is giving us some surprising answers. Recent research has revealed something fascinating about the bubbles in your glass and how they may actually protect your mind from age-related memory loss. If you're over 60, this is one tip you'll want to toast to. So pour yourself a seat and let's dive into how a little champagne might just be your new secret to a healthier mind. We've all heard about the importance of keeping your brain active as you get older, doing puzzles, learning new skills, staying social. But what if there was something simple you could add to your weekly routine that also helped keep your memory strong? That's exactly what researchers at the University of Reading in the United Kingdom set out to explore when they studied the effects of champagne on memory and brain health. What they found might surprise you. Champagne isn't just a celebratory drink. It actually contains compounds that can support your cognitive function. The key lies in natural plant chemicals called phenols, which come from the grapes used to make champagne. These phenols have long been known for their antioxidant properties, but now it seems they also play a role in keeping our brains healthy as we age. According to the study, phenols help stimulate the neural signals in your brain that are responsible for memory and learning. In older adults, those signals can weaken over time, which is why we sometimes struggle to remember names, dates, or even where we left our glasses. But when you consume phenols like the ones found in champagne, it appears they help maintain those pathways and even counteract some of the age-related decline. Even more promising, the researchers believe that regular moderate consumption of champagne could help protect against dementia, a condition that affects millions of seniors and their families every year. While no one is calling champagne a cure or a guaranteed prevention method, the results show that it can be a helpful part of a brain-healthy lifestyle. Professor Jeremy Spencer, who led the research, called the findings exciting and groundbreaking. He noted that this was the first time scientists had demonstrated that moderate champagne drinking has the potential to improve memory performance in older adults. Of course, he also issued a word of caution: moderation is key. The benefits they observed were tied to small amounts, about 1 to 3 glasses of champagne per week. More than that, and the risks of alcohol begin to outweigh the benefits. Now, you might be wondering why champagne in particular seems to help. After all, we've all heard that red wine is good for the heart, and white wine can also have its benefits. So what makes champagne stand out? The answer lies once again in those remarkable compounds called phenols. While red and white wines also contain phenols, champagne actually delivers a higher concentration than white wine. That makes it a stronger choice when it comes to supporting your brain health through these natural plant-based chemicals. Phenols are antioxidants which help protect your cells from damage, including the cells in your brain. Over time, oxidative stress can contribute to the decline of memory and cognitive function, so anything that helps protect against that process is worth paying attention to. The study found that the particular types of phenols found in champagne seem to interact especially well with the signaling pathways in the brain that are related to memory. So while red wine may still be a good choice for your heart, and white wine might be refreshing on a summer day, if you're thinking about ways to keep your memory sharp, champagne might just deserve a place in your weekly routine. But it's important to remember this doesn't mean you should give up other healthy habits. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables, staying physically active, and keeping your mind engaged are all essential parts of protecting your memory as you age. Champagne can complement these habits, not replace them. At this point, you might be thinking, if 1 or 2 glasses of champagne each week can help my memory, wouldn't it be even better to have a glass every day, or maybe even finish the whole bottle? That's a natural thought, but the answer is clear: more is not better. The researchers behind the study were very specific in their recommendations. They found that just 1 to 3 glasses per week was enough to see potential benefits for memory and cognitive health. Going beyond that, however, can have the opposite effect and actually put your health at risk. Why? Because alcohol, including champagne, is still alcohol. Drinking too much can damage your liver and kidneys, increase your risk of falls and injuries, and even harm your brain in the long run. Overconsumption can also raise your risk of heart disease, certain cancers, and other chronic conditions. Professor Spencer himself made this point clear. While his team's findings were exciting, he said drinking an entire bottle of champagne even just once a week is not recommended. Not only will it not improve your memory, but it can also cause harm to other parts of your body. That's why moderation is the key. Think of champagne like a treat for both your mind and your body. A little something special to enjoy on occasion, knowing you're doing something good for your health. If you're in the habit of drinking more than a few glasses a week, now may be a good time to scale back and savor smaller amounts. You'll still get the benefits without the risks. So raise your glass, but stop at 1 or 2. Your memory will thank you for it, and so will the rest of your body. While the recent research about champagne's memory-boosting potential is exciting, it's not the first time scientists have uncovered health benefits hiding in those golden bubbles. In fact, champagne has been studied before for its positive effects on the heart and circulation, which is great news for older adults looking to stay healthy. Past studies also conducted at the University of Reading found that moderate champagne consumption can help improve blood flow. The phenols in champagne appear to help relax blood vessels and enhance circulation, which in turn can reduce your risk of heart disease and strokes. For seniors, this is particularly important. As we age, our cardiovascular system naturally becomes less efficient. Blood vessels can stiffen, circulation can slow, and the risk of clots or blockages increases. All of this can also impact your brain health, since the brain depends on steady blood flow to deliver oxygen and nutrients. By enjoying 1 or 2 glasses of champagne a week, you're not just toasting to better memory, you may also be protecting your heart and your brain from the damage poor circulation can cause. This connection between heart and brain health is something doctors are paying more and more attention to. Many of the same habits that keep your heart strong, like eating a balanced diet, getting regular exercise, and avoiding smoking, also help protect your memory. So champagne fits right into that picture. It can be part of a heart-healthy lifestyle when enjoyed in moderation, along with plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Just remember, moderation still applies. Drinking more champagne doesn't equal better heart health. It just adds unnecessary calories and alcohol to your system. So next time you're celebrating a special moment or enjoying a quiet dinner, you can feel good knowing that a small glass of champagne might be helping your heart and mind at the same time. Now that you know how champagne can benefit your memory, your heart, and your overall well-being, you might be wondering, how do you actually make this a healthy part of your routine? The good news is, it's simple. The key is to approach it with intention and moderation. Here are a few practical tips to help you enjoy champagne in a way that supports your health, not undermines it. First, plan ahead. Buy smaller bottles or what are called splits, which contain just 1 or 2 glasses. This makes it easier to pour yourself the right amount and not feel tempted to overdo it. Next, choose your moments. Pick 1 or 2 days each week when you enjoy a glass of champagne, perhaps with a nice dinner while catching up with a friend, or even while relaxing with a book. By making it part of a ritual, you'll be more mindful about how much you drink. Also, pair your champagne with healthy choices. Have it alongside a balanced meal rich in vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. This will help your body process the alcohol more easily and keep your blood sugar steady. And don't forget to check with your doctor before adding champagne to your diet, especially if you're managing other health conditions or taking medications that might interact with alcohol. Finally, remember the bigger picture. Champagne can complement a healthy lifestyle, but it's not a magic bullet. Keeping your brain and heart healthy also depends on regular exercise, good sleep, staying socially connected, and eating a nutrient-rich diet. So raise your glass, but do it thoughtfully. You'll enjoy the benefits and the experience even more when it's part of a balanced, mindful approach to your health. Who would have thought that something as delightful as champagne could also be a gift to your memory, your heart, and your overall well-being? As you've heard today, enjoying just 1 or 2 glasses each week may help keep your mind sharp, support healthy circulation, and even protect against some of the changes that come with age. The secret is moderation. 1 to 3 glasses a week is plenty. More isn't better, and your body will thank you for keeping it balanced. So the next time you lift a glass, you can do so knowing you're not just celebrating the moment, you're also toasting to your health. And now, we'd love to hear from you. If you could choose just one memory to keep fresh and vivid for the rest of your life, what would it be? Share your answer in the comments below. We can't wait to read your stories. Cheers to you and your golden years.